wherever I heard noise, that's where I went. If you're looking through the window instead of looking in that mirror, a certain amount of what comes out of you is just exploration, you know. Exploration, you know. It's a little bit abstract when you're just walking around trying to think up stuff. And there are no physical parts. You're just trying to grab something out of the air, an idea, or and then you realize that a lot of it's just trying to solve the riddle of life.
That boy is good.
Johnny and the Mess.
Hey, traders. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Great Tuesday. where, hey, Ethereum hit all-time highs. We have alt season, or I'm sorry, not alt season. We have earnings season going on. It was like the biggest day of earnings season. Well, today and tomorrow. Microsoft reported, Google reported. They're like all-time highs after hours. AMD killed earnings, raised guidance. Texas Instruments reported. Pinterest reported. A lot of reported earnings today. So, and with earnings being out for stocks, I mean, there are altcoins again today that are up double-digit percentage gains, right? KNC, IOTA, ICX, ONT, VeChain, WRX, ZRX, Bake. Oh my God, Bake, man. What happened? Up 65+%. Be the third target of the trade setup bit. Let's go. So Bitcoin, you're staring at that very real cipher where it got the reaction of that 786 like a bat out of heck, right? Broke the supply line and is in between a support resistance, 52,000 and 58,000. There's very, I mean, that's it, dude. I mean, like you could argue, hey man, we're testing this high from April 7th, but look at the price actions normally like straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight down. So at some point this could stall out where you pull back to back test 52K, right? One or the other, 50,300 or 52,172. It hasn't occurred yet. It's just been a nice little straight line up. No pullbacks. And it's at its highest level since the 22nd. Very nice. Recovering some of those incessant losses, man. Bitcoin lost like 26% of its value in less than 2 weeks. Big recovery. And it started with a divergence. The divergence at the pattern completion zone. That's perfect, man. That's like sometimes what happens, Larry. So, not really much more to talk about on BTC, right? It's up 2.29%, continuing to climb. 200 moving average on the 4 hours, like around 57,215. That lines up kind of with that 58K. That's kind of like the target eventually where we are now. Okay. Ethereum, beautiful, dude. All-time highs. And we talked about it yesterday, right? We're talking about it was at, it could be a head and shoulders, man, potentially. Remember the example I gave out, Bitcoin 2019, where it looked very similar, right? It's like, oh man, what's going to happen here? Just kept going, and now there's no chance to say head and shoulders. You can say double top. It's really, you know what's really going on. The potential joke canary, but more realistically, more shorter term, more locally. It's the crab. A bear's crab. That's $3,000. That's your target on Ethereum. $3,000. You're on the C to D wave. You're about halfway there. That's it. That's where it should eventually go if it's gonna, this pattern's gonna play out, right? You're on the way. Beautiful. Yeah, something happened yesterday I didn't mention at the end of the stream. On the daily close, it was Ethereum's highest daily candle close of all time. It's setting up for another historic candle close on the daily. Yeah, yesterday it was barely, but it was 25.35. Now you're going to be closing around that 26.40 area. And again, price discovery, and you really gotta love. You got the 4 hour there. 4 hour structure, but then you got this. You got X, A, B, C, D stuff. Powerful. That's like where the canary thought process came in, right? That's why I made the joke of it, where it's like, 886s, 786s, and higher lows are really strong. But man, if you make 113% retrace before making a higher low, it's even stronger. Or it could be argued theoretically it is stronger.
Check out a Tyoke Media tweet from earlier today. Thanks, Mitch.
What's up, Nick? Thanks for the 2222. Yeah, something about how many new users of Cardano did they lock in with the whole thing, the catalyst. Yeah, didn't follow it too much, but I read about it, Anyway, we can look at the chart. Okay, that's what I will do. I'm not much of a news guy, So very, very strong. And you gotta love, man, how, yes, you caught your reaction at the pattern completion zone of the bearish deep crab pattern, but too powerful. Now you have the canary. And we'll just plot it for jokes, literal jokes, man. Yep. It's a joke. It's hilarious, though. And remember, it's like the 2618 for our April Fool's joke harmonic is like talking like $3,500. So there you go, man. Let's see how this plays. All right, if it plays out, we're gonna write books on it, okay? Scott Carney and me. Anyway, we'll move on. Tails, Hotan, Crypto Chris, thank you all for joining the Patreon. Where there are just a few more days until the rates go up, so they're locking in that Patreon rate of 130 because they don't want to pay 150 next month. So I got it. Thank y'all. Also, did we get a new annual Patreon, or was it just? I'm almost certain we did. Yeah, we did. We did. Jesus C, thank you so much for becoming an annual patron. Really, really appreciate that. Really early in the morning or late at night, whatever. Thank you, dude. Dang, man. I'm getting closer to 100 annual patrons. Unreal. Okay, so we can go to Litecoin. We have a breakout. Yes, we have a breakout. Okay. It's the breakout.
Nail tip $24.18. Hi Mitch, I hope you had a good day. Can you check the stock CLMT weekly? Cheers.
Nail, we can. Thank you for the 2418. Sure. We'll take a gander. So with Litecoin, a lot of work to be done, right? Tons of work to be done. You would think the target's the 786 for harmonic reasons, right? Where you just think about why would it be the 786? Because of this. XA. This might be too deep. No, it's perfect. Oh my god, the 1414 literally is, that's it. 786. Your target on Litecoin for now is $314. Okay. That's where it could meander on to. Just keep making higher lows than that 224 and it'll eventually get there. And that's when, you know, that could be profit taking level, that could be reversal area stuff. So just pay attention to it, okay? 313, 314. All right. But nice breakout. XRP up 3%. You know, still target around $2, $1.96, $2. Okay. You know what's going to happen? What could happen is a pullback, whatever. You know, you come back to 180, 170. You could even back test 112 again. You just make a higher low than previous lows, all will go fine. It'll make a higher low and then it'll run again to higher highs and then eventually hit that measured move of the descending broadening wedge on XRP. Very good. Uptrend. Healthy. Very healthy. That was a nice pullback. Refuel and now going again. So see it $2. And then, you know, if you really wanted to know after that, 226, and then I think after that would be 276, the highest weekly candle close of all time. Good to see everyone. Does that link work, chat? Discord link, just posted it, pinned it as well. Let me know. So, oh, let's look at total. I tweeted about it. All right, I did tweet about the totals. Totals looked good, man. Well, we talked about it on stream yesterday, so it's not really that surprising. But, you know, the channel made an augmentation. A hidden bullish divergence, engulfing candle, nice fall through price action. You're receiving immediately off that engulfing candle. And so you'll probably be testing that heart line.
If you wouldn't mind taking a look at EGLD, they have upcoming news and possible cup and handle on the daily. I'm not sure. Thank you.
Erad, thanks, dude. Sure.
Hey Mitch, just got back into trading. Would you mind taking a look at your roost? Smiley face.
Wow, dude, it's been like 2.5 years or something. Mr. Black, welcome back, man. We've been here every single day pretty much since you've been gone. Welcome back. So yes, whatever. Yeah, we'll look at the euro, US dollar. So, I think if you're gonna run off this engulfing, all you gotta do is just, even if you sell off, you go back to 1.86 trillion total market cap, you should back test what was once support as support again for real. And this hidden bullish divergence and major development that implies a continuation, which could take you all the way up to $2.5 trillion market cap, which would be all-time highs, of course. So, very good. But man, what a news-driven catalyst week, right? I mean, what was the big one? MasterCard launching crypto rewards, credit card, 3% cash back, or 3% Bitcoin back or something. Yeah, so it's like they're launching a new cryptocurrency rewards credit card featuring real-time rewards in partnership with crypto exchange Gemini. Card holders will earn up to 3% back in real time in Bitcoin or a number of supported cryptocurrencies. That is absolutely incredible. Visa reported earnings today too. We're talking about payment processors, and they're up after hours. But that's nuts, man. Right? You got NFL players now just receiving all their money in Bitcoin. Credit card companies offering rewards points. You got Mark Cuban on Ellen DeGeneres talking about Dogecoin. It's not stopping, man. Nothing stops this train, as Heisenberg would say, alright? S&P 500 didn't do much anything today.
Hey Mitch, I respect your TA. Please look at XNet.
George, we can look at that, alright? Thanks for the 20. XNet, sure. Yeah, 4,200's target, I guess. This is definitely an area where pullback could occur. I mean, you would think, right? A supply line that goes all the way back to beginning of the year. That you're really just... You can't say you're breaking it, man. That is not breaking it. You're just regarding it as resistance support, hanging on, stalling. But yeah, if earning reports are so good, you got like Google up like 4%, AMD, you got a lot of heavy hitters. Microsoft is down 3% or so could wipe out a little bit. Could just even out, but yeah, these earnings keep being amazing, then yeah, I don't know why I couldn't break 4,200 and keep going. Losing that negative momentum, not overbought anymore. Yeah, I mean, there's still fuel for it to rally. It's nuts, dude.
Hello,
Yeah,
Mitch,
Facebook
what do you
earnings
think
tomorrow,
about
yes.
Protocol? Did you see them as the second best order cell next to Chainlink?
Thanks for the 5 super chat. Nodded. No, I didn't do that. Didn't see that. We looked at the chart yesterday. Thank you for the 5. Dow Jones just continues to sit sideways. It was up 0.01% today.
China to me, China.
Bitcoin continues to get drained from Coinbase unlike ever before.
Yep.
Clear evidence that this cycle is different. Do not necessarily expect a repeat of 2013 or 2017. Look at the data from @3_capital on Twitter. Thanks Mitch for the stream.
Yeah, the on-chain analytics is danging, to bears. Like, it's real, man. Like, it's every day, man. You just keep going to multi-year lows on Bitcoin on exchanges. It's like undeniable.
Ross tipped $21.21. Hex used thanks Mitch Hardy.
What's up, Ross, dude? Roll Tide. Yeah, if you want to look at Hex, sure. It's terrible, dude. It's terrible. Like, I'm talking... it's very, very bad when an asset's doing what, I mean, maybe it's making higher lows, you know, and it's not dead yet, but I'm just saying, like, dang, man. How do you perform so miserably when the rest of the macro is performing so well, you know, in the recovery? Ugh. Well, maybe it'll have its own day and something, but we'll add to the list for sure, alright? TEG didn't do very well today, but something tells me it's going to do well tomorrow. Did it happen? Did it happen on the NASDAQ Composite? No. You were so close, man, to the highest level of all time, but you were off by like, man, a couple bucks, couple dollars, dude. All right, so, and again, maybe tomorrow with what Google's done. Maybe Apple reporting tomorrow with Facebook. If they have good reports, it's gonna be all-time highs soon. Cryptomania, what's up? Yeah, with storage. It was looking okay. I think a couple patrons were asking about it today in stream. So, yep, this is NASDAQ, man. It's soon to be all-time highs, especially if earnings go well tomorrow. Gold really, you know, starting to just sputter a little bit. It's okay. I mean, that was the 4 hour. The daily looks fine.
/USDT, please, sir, please.
What's up, Goblin? We have goblins that watch the stream chat. Okay, goblins trade. Goblin traders, thank you, dude. Yeah, so again, you're not out of the woods. You're in the middle of the literal forest, the consolidation area, the congestion area. You're just in it. You got to break 1800. But it could be just cooling up, getting ready to do it. Could pull back some. As long as it just makes a higher low, really, than 1680, 1700. Make a higher low, then run again. It's fine. But you're still in the downtrend. You're still in the correction. You just broke above the hard line, the midpoint, right up that channel.
Mitch,
you need something, man.
KGB/BTC on the list. I think a cup and handle is forming on the daily. Thanks. Go Digibuy.
Kalishnikov, thanks for the 20. Yeah, we'll get DGB to BTC. I'm sure it looks probably okay, right? Like a lot of other BTC pairs currently. Yep. Yep, that's true. Like someone's talking about Facebook. Yep. There's a rumor that Facebook added Bitcoin to their balance sheet. That would, if it, you know, we know history of publicly traded companies that are large, right? Like Tesla. I mean, that could be a huge news-driven catalyst if it gets reported tomorrow, right? That could push the price up. Oh, what's up, Thomas M? Thanks for joining the Patreon right now. Please be sure to see the Patreon in the Discord. Much love, man. Kings. All right. Awesome, yeah. So still need some, you still got some work to do on gold. Less work to do on silver. Silver's good, man. Silver's up. One will be holding it, waiting, hanging out. All right, 260 plus days now of consolidation. Better looking technically than gold. Yeah, in ways, right? Gold's like closer to all-time highs than silver, but silver is not showing lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower highs, lower lows. Sorry, what was I saying? Lower highs, lower lows. It wasn't showing. It's now showing higher lows with a sell wall, which is accumulation, ascending triangle behavior. That's bullish.
On Coinbase with Matic might do something similar to Matic since it is a scaling solution.
Yeah, maybe so, man. Maybe so. Coin. See, we have aliens. We have goblins. You hear this, chat? Literally, like every mythical creature is requesting an asset today. So, any elves out there? Any elves or
just saying hi.
Any orcs?
All your education helped me weather the dump like a gentleman. Thanks for everything.
What's up, Hunglo? Thanks, dude, with the vibe. What's weather? Yeah, speaking of weather. Yeah, man. 10-year anniversary of the largest tornado outbreak in history in recorded history.
Kathy Woods BF tipped $25.
Kathy Woods is here.
Mind taking a look
Wow.
at /USDT. Thanks, Mitch.
Sure, Kathy. Thanks for watching. Good God. Alright, so silver. This is a sit and wait. Impossible layering in, right? Like, if it goes down to $24, $25 again, I'm gonna take another shot. I'm gonna add to that position, right? It could be an inverse head and shoulders before lifting off to $30 again. So I like you, silver. We're cool. Jerome Powell in the house. Hey, he was the one that found BTT, right? Yesterday?
Sup, man.
Or not
Can you
BTT, it
add
was
lemonade incorporated into
QT
your
or something.
list?
Lemonade, yeah, you want some lemonade? Sure. We'll add it to the list. Thank you. Hidden Jesus chimes, man. It's an indicator. What? Sorry, we're gonna get to these. Everyone just relax. Deep breaths. So that was Bendolero. He just purchased a canvas print. Hey Mitch, thank you so much for all you do. And the legendary Bake Tendies, thinking on going to Reef. What do you think? Thanks again. Patreon for life. Join everyone if you want to truly be educated and potentially make tendies at the same time. Thank you, Bandalorio.
Getting heavy drained like this.
Oh, it will work. It will just be it will be really bullish, and everything bullish will be extremely reliable and outperform.
Leprechaun for mobile tip $25. Can you look at XLMU's thanks where the gold is? Show me the gold.
Everybody see the Leprechaun say yeah! Alright, I'm going to make a sound clip out of that. Thank you, Leprechaun from Mobile, Alabama. Thank you, dude. We saw the Leprechaun. We had the ancient flute from passed down for many generations. Thank you, dude. Wow. A little bit different atmosphere of the stream than yesterday. Good God. Alright, let's try to get to these requests before it just keeps going. So Cardano, beautiful range, and it held, man. It in the end it held. What's up, Michael? Yeah, we look forward, sure.
Michael Parker tipped $25. Hey Mitch, can we take a look at Ford on the daily?
Yes, we can. It was up marginally today. It was one of the top gainers in the S&P. What, 1.8%? Yep. So remember, this was a point where it could have been a low risk area. It could also have been where it's going to fall apart. It held with Bitcoin engulfed, and it's just rallying on up. It's even holding above that 128 area, which is just a high from March 26th and April 6th and April 19th and April 21st. It's above that. So the target is 145 to 148 right now. I mean that.
We have orcs, elves, goblins, leprechauns, even Jerome Powell. Hi, hype in the chat.
Hype in the chat, indeed. Thank you.
Smiley face.
Don's 2 times. Thanks for the 2502. Thank you, dude. All right. Took the words out of my mouth. Smiley face. Yes. Many smiley faces for this market right now that is showing extreme resilience, very strong, and great for stocks too today, and silver, right? I mean, things looking good, man. Terrible for new homeowners, right, or potential new homeowners that want to build a house or buy a house. That sucks for them, you know. But that's okay, dude. If you can't buy a house, you can be homeless and own assets that are appreciating in value. So it's kind of like owning a house, owning Bitcoin or something. Just kidding, but yeah, Cardano in the middle of its trading range and kind of in a good spot. And if Bitcoin keeps going the way it's going, 145 to 148 would be tested. If you ever break 148, the top of the trading range for real, like actually, you're going to $2. That's the target. $2. Psychological resistance, easy. Okay. Cardano. Yep, they're sending PlayStations to Africa or something. I can't remember. Yeah, some sort of thing happened today with
all my
Hoskinson.
extraterrestrial friends. TA is respected amongst the vast universe.
Coin Martian, thanks for the $5 super chat. Thanks for all the aliens. Which, didn't the government talk about aliens today or yesterday? What did they say? Something? Thank you. They released a triangle video. CLMT. Hold on. Oh my goodness, man. This is ridiculous. Well, it's not a value area, but it could just be momentum going nuts. Yeah, it's kind of a... Man, there was a beautiful butterfly, wasn't there? Or was it a butterfly, or was it a... it looks like a crab of some sort right down there. Put a reversal at it, you know? But looking at it now, you're above that $5 psychological resistance, but also a very real one on the chart. And now you're at some other resistance, definitely, like that wick high from April 2016, September 2016. Look, the low point from December 2017. Critical areas here. Consolidation, nice, almost like a bull flag. Oh man, with hidden bullish divergence, indubitable, right? It cannot be argued, right? It is hidden divergence. Continuation implied on the daily. So once you break 617, look out, man. You don't stop very much, do you? Where we go with that right there? Where traders settled up their highest point to the date of September 2017. I think that would be it. Okay. I think that would be the next target. If the asset can break 617, I don't think there's going to be much stopping it from going to 839. Stopping it from going to 839. Yep, to 910. All right, so nice. The hidden divergence could do it. You know, the hidden divergence is implying continuation. Well, it's beginning its continuation. It's just barely begun. So you would think this could very well crack you above the critical area, and it could run to the next critical area. That's it on CLMT. But at the same time, it's not like, oh man, you know, it's at a 786 retrace and oh, it's perfect, right? For a long right now, it's not one of those, unfortunately. Like it's like in the channel still, kind of interesting, right? Up thrusted out, sold off, and it's just butting up against the supply line, and it's now trying to break that supply line. So that's why it's not like a low risk area, because of stuff like that, you know. But very good. We'll see if it plays out. We'll see the TA. If the TA is respected, you're probably going to 839 on the daily. So it's not going to happen overnight, but very well could occur. All right, that's CLMT. Yeah, I haven't really looked at this very much. That dragon played out eventually, didn't it? Some sort. That's just like another harmonic, man. Like, you know, there are a ton of these that have been developing, right? I mean, you just go like, it's kind of scammy, weird, that's crazy sell-off. It might not be a formal harmonic. Yeah, it's too shallow to be anything. Right? Yeah, it's not even 38% worthy. So, you know, it just came down to that 127 area, that where traders set it up their lowest point on the 4-hour February 15th, right? That just became a support, and as you can see, it was regarded a lot, just including that crazy wick down. I mean, you could try to identify it. Is it a dragon per se? I mean, there's a supply line like that too, so it's hard to. But I get it. If someone was like anchoring like this, which we've had success with dragons, just anchoring, it has broken some sort of supply line in that regard, right? From this April 15th high to, so it's like the head of the dragon, the foot, maybe the second foot, the hump, and then the spine. You broke the spine, and now the tail's being worked on. What's up, Meth dude? Let's go. ETC, my man.
Bitcoin dominance is 35 the next target, 2.000000000, etc.
I believe so. We'll look at it, but yeah, I mean, it's got to get back above. There's like one more like support resistance. I think it's below it. Yes, we'll look at it. All right, thank you, Meth, for the $67 worth of Ethereum Classic. Something that's appreciated substantially in value. Thanks, man. So I would think your target is $200, right? Then in the zone of congestion up there. That's it. For the potential dragon of some sort, right? You break that, well, then you're going to 246, the top, the all-time high. It's pretty simple, right? I mean, That's it. We'll say $206, $250 are your targets for EGLD if it's going to play out, right? Bitcoin pulls back. You're just hoping that EGLD comes to back test $159 as a support. Maybe creates an inverse head and shoulders of some sort, makes a higher low than the previous low, and then it goes again, 206, 250. All right, that's it.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei!
Yep, the euro. It's the euro. What a absolutely brilliant bullish bat pattern that hit the reaction and just mooned. It was ungodly. I mean, it was perfect. She's been going ever since. Broke a critical ice line at 1.20689. I think it's the last time we looked at it. That was the target. So you're above a target. And that's a congestion area from history. You're talking about that ice line 2012. I mean, a little bit from 2004. Look, a high from 2017. Oh, it's amazing because like you've broken out of a downtrend, a supply line that goes all the way back to 2008. Yeah, this is a substantial breakout, and even tons of time spent back testing. Then the bullish harmonic continuation appeared. There's bullish divergence down there. I would think being above this area long enough, your next target's 125.352, right up there, that high from February 2018. I think that's where it would be headed. All right, that's your euro to US dollar. Yeah, you pull back a little bit or whatever, but you hold 120, you're going to 125. All right, it's the euro. Fantastic, man. Super bullish. I mean, for now. XNet. $591's big deal. You're below that right now. Yeah, I mean, eventually a harmonic could appear. I get it. Okay, I understand. Daily, it looks amazing, right? Like a low on price, about the exact same low, technically slightly lower low, and you do have all this really nice Class B, Class A bullish divergence going on. You know, that signifying that sellers are exhausted, and it could be time for bulls to take back over. So at least go test 591. No idea what's going to happen there, right? That's such a big area. Because you're thinking about, like, it's not at your best value area, because we know it's like maybe a 618, 50% right now. No, it was 72% retrace. Dang. So a little bit lower, you know, and it would be like that 200-day moving average right around that 786. So no formal harmonic because B would be way too deep. But is it testing? It's trying to test some other low from 2016 as support. So, okay. February 2019, August 2020. Aha. All right. So the argument's not too bad here. Not too bad of an argument where you got a potential double bottom going on with some serious seller exhaustion. Okay. That's what we're talking about. So yeah, there could be upside on XNET. Yeah, hold that. So it's pretty easy to size up risk, right? I mean, you just don't want to be messing with the asset below that previous low. Yeah, I mean, because look at the price action history. When the asset is unable to hold 518, right? It dumps to eventually 317, right? Look what happened. It went from 317, it ran up to that support that's been tested now for the second time. When it couldn't hold, it went right back down and fell out. Look, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up. So, okay, you get it? The fact that it's holding this means it may not go back down to 310 because it's holding it. And it's not one time, it's the second time. It's the confirmation low that we so covet as traders. The target, easy. Easy target, just that March 18th high, March 19th high. That's it. That's like the top of the potential double bottom. So, you know, you want to take profit there, you just make it the actual literal top. That's the neckline. of the potential inverse head and shoulders. If that ever breaks, man, you got a measured move target. Alright, what a measured move of this structure be. This is pretty good, man. Nice request. XNet. Like, that's how you would measure from the breakout, dude. We're talking like 1429 would be a measured move if it ever broke out of this potential double bottom that's in development right now at pretty much the lowest risk areas. Kidding me? So there you go, 1 and 2, easy. Okay, I mean that's that simple, man. And there are reasons why it's so good. We just looked at, okay?
Johnny and John in the mix.
Great stuff, man. Wow. People being rewarded for watching the stream again. Boom. All right, moving on. I mean, you know, you can say whatever you want, man. You can call this asset a scam. You can say blah, 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 but it's Hex, and it's still making higher lows than the previous lows. It's back testing just the zone of congestion and support. You know, it doesn't really look. Eventually, once you start like pivoting, once Hex starts pivoting, there will be a hidden bullish divergence argument that is indubitable, right? It's going to be undeniable. And unfortunately, it just keeps selling. Negative Momo just keeps building again as it was.
Taking a
We're
look
losing
at
it, it's building.
Emergent Bio Solutions for me. Gartley on the weekly. Still learning these are the good work, Mitch. To
up?
all viewers not in the Patreon, join it. It pays for itself.
Unemployed Beggar, thanks for the 20 dude in the advocacy for the Patreon. Much love, dude. Yes, we'll look at EBS. Didn't they recently come out saying something favorable for Bitcoin or digital currencies? Can't remember. So you can keep calling Hex a scam while another higher low eventually gets painted, and once it pivots, there will be seller exhaustion, there will be an implied continuation, and you know, eventually it could go to 4 cents, but just you won't have to be patient on this thing, dude.
Pair? Is that a cup and handle on the daily? Zoomed out.
A lot of coupled handles going on, huh? People talking about coupled handles. Thanks, Ben, for the 20. Sure, we'll look at it. All right, add to the list. Thank you, dude. So technically still fine on Hex. Sorry. I mean, I know people want it to go to 0 or hate it. They want to hate it, but you can't hate it till it makes a lower high than its previous high from late February. Okay. Yeah, it's absolutely incredible looking potential little structure here. Okay, you got a couple things going on. You got the daily hidden bullish divergence and major development right now on Storj. I believe you got a supply line that's being broken right now. You broke your own little supply line there. Don't think it's any kind of wedge. Maybe it is like a channel. It's kind of a wedge. I don't know. I mean, it's just been in a downtrend. And so, yeah, I mean, momentum shifting price action is very clear, at least locally on the 4 hour. right? Where you have a left shoulder ahead and now a right shoulder. Neckline's kind of around $2, so you could be saying that you broke $2, but you know, 222 had that plotted just that high from March 27th. And if it was going to play out, I would think that 340 would probably be a good target up there. I mean, that high from March 28th. So if we're talking about a measured move, it's such a weird looking neckline. It's so screwed. You know, being conservative, I would say the neckline breakout's 222. You know, so if it ever broke 222, then your target, you know, would be up around. What's up, Echo Lee? Thanks, dude. Thanks for the $20 right before the stream ended yesterday. Thank you, man. So 317 could be sized up this way, but you got to break 222. I think you got to break. It's a congestion zone, so if you want me to, I can just do this like I've been doing on assets, where it's like this. You got to break through that, right? Gold has to break its zone. So does storage has to break that zone of congestion before it will probably mark up to higher prices. Okay. So no prosperity yet, no breakout. You broke the supply line, but that's not everything. You got to break ice lines. Okay. Here's your storage. Nice. Let's see here. My God. We've looked at this before. Yeah, this is pretty major. All right, look what the asset SHA to US dollar tether is doing. It is double bottoming off of the old all-time high from August 25th of last year. Okay, that's pretty substantial. And you kind of showed you definitely showed bullish divergence on the RSI in the end. One low, the second low, higher levels relative strength, nice bounce. But at the same time, it's kind of like, and you're above that too, which is 8.1 cents. You gotta wonder, like, what will be the next resistance? You would think 1.1 cents if this can hold. Looks like you probably broke a supply line, some sort. No breakout on this one yet. So you do got some work to do on SHA. But yeah, the fact that it's back testing not just the old all-time high, but also another high from February 17th. And we had this inverse head and shoulders looking stuff, went nuts, man, went insane. It's so cute, cute little pattern.
Great
Like
content as always.
30 timed its measured move there. So Gabriel, thank you, man. Sure. So no breakout, but yes, at levels, holding levels, not once but twice. I think that's very good. Very, very good. And also, look at this, man. I mean, you tell me, am I crazy here? Shark, is that 113% retrace? It is pretty frick, dude. It's a bullish shark, man. Bullish shark pattern completion zone, maybe confirmation low going on. Yeah, man. Shaw, upside, yeah, 1.1 cents. You ever break 1.1 cents? It's getting kind of tough. It's like 1.3 cents, you know. And then the top, right? Then the top of the shark, which is like 1.6 cents. So each one of these, 1.1, 1.3, 1.6. Okay, those are where it's probably headed if this can hold. That's a beautiful shark, man. All right, beautiful shark. It's an S1, but whatever. I don't care. I'm literally looking at technicals. Okay. Well, I mean, you know, you're asking about DGB now, but we've been here, and it looked great back in mid-April. It was composite operator stuff, inverse head and shoulder stuff. It broke the congestion zone and has gone nuts, and that's what Ethereum to Bitcoin's going to do. So. Jeff M, what's up? Yeah, we look at sell. Thanks. Yep. So you're wondering, I mean, like you're in the dead middle of a range between 198 sats and pretty much 300 sats. If you're in the dead middle, it's really tough, right? And right there out the gate, that's just not your best bet. But yeah, I mean, it's hard to say, like, oh yeah, I mean, almost like head and shoulder stuff, but I get it. It's, you probably headed back up to 280, 296, but no telling after that. I mean, you missed the major markup. But I really like when Bitcoin was dumping April 22nd, it backtested for the first time ever this old bottom of its old zone as support. So it did that before bouncing, and so yeah, it's like one low. You're not making a higher low. I mean, you're making a higher low on the wick, but not on the candle close. So it's kind of like, if you were making a candle high close, I'd feel a lot better about saying accumulation more. But yeah, the way it looks, maybe, yeah, 280, 296 would be the target here. And above that's nothing. I don't know, like that's like all-time highs after that. So 315. So this was beautiful. This was gorgeous, and it played out. And now we're waiting on Ethereum and BTC to fully play out. It's only begun to play out. So, all right, nice one, DGB.
Noise!
Elf live and love.
What's up, Echo Lee? Thanks to 20. You literally want to look at Elf, the S coin that I think died. No, I've not looked at Doge, dude. Get with it. Alright, the next one. Been put to work today. It's okay. Oh man, this was that one that looked really good, and then Bitcoin just crapped itself, and it was all over, man. It was over after that. So just leveled down. SKL. Back testing the old high from February 11th as support. Not once, but kind of twice, at least in the 4 hour. A lot of work to do. I don't really see anything that sticks out so good right now. It looked very similar on the oscillators in the 4 hour to many others. It was showing bullish divergence. Not making higher highs yet. I don't think that's any formal harmonic at all. No, I made a lower low on a lower high. Maybe, just trying to see here. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. It's a bullish Carly. What? Dude. You gotta be kidding me. That's a little deep. It was pretty good though. 786, man. Like, at it. That's crazy, dude. SKL near the pattern completion zone of the bullish Gartley. If this is gonna happen, right? If this is actually gonna play out in some regard, you know, maybe it pulls back. Worst case scenario, but then this. SKL. Elf lives. Elves live. Elves live. I don't understand, Echo. It could be interpreted too many ways. You could just be an orc in disguise, man. So yeah, hard to deny it. I mean, it's a little deep on B, just a little bit, but it's a level. It's one to like maybe put on the watch list and just let's see how it plays out. Let's see how a bullish Gartley continuation works. I will see if it fails miserably and goes to the 886 because it was too deep on B, or let's see if this actually plays out where you run to test 124 again and beyond eventually. Okay, SKL, not bad, man. Wow. The old dash broke out. It wasn't a wedge or anything. What it did on this one was just like, you could see how many candles, and that's why I plotted it. It was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7 candles were all just making lower highs. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna anchor there. Oh, and then right here too, all those lined up with this one from April 22nd. That was it. So that's kind of like, I think the breakout point happened. I think you've broken out. You've certainly broken a critical ice line from history at 280. Anything above 280 long enough, eventually 337 target. That's your dash, Kathy Woods. Okay, not so much a wedge, even though it's kind of, but not really. Okay, yeah, 337. You know, I mean, worst case scenario, you come down to 255. As long as the asset, like many of these assets, they've had really nice runs with Bitcoin, and Bitcoin could reverse, and Bitcoin reverses. As long as it makes a higher low than $49,100, it's good. It's like this wave could continue. So pullback, not really that big a deal before making a higher low and then running again to higher highs. So You just can't. It's going to do what Bitcoin does. It's been doing what Bitcoin does. So there might be a pullback in store, but that pullback might just manifest into a higher low accumulation on Bitcoin and everything else. So 337 target. Yep, 337, dude. February 19th high. That'd be it from here. Okay. Goodness, man. Goodness gracious. I think it's a little shallow. A little too shallow on Lemonade for a harmonic pattern completion. I think it would be a bat, but it's a 786 retrace, I'm pretty sure.
Been seeing that BTC needs to close above 55,300 in order to keep bullish trend intact. Bearish channel. Any truth to this?
What do you think about 1 inch? Daily showing bullish divergence.
UGG thinks it's 20. I don't know. We'll look at it. Dane D. Needs to close about 55,300. I mean, like, I don't think it really matters that much. I think all that matters is if a pullback occurs, all Bitcoin has to do is make a higher low than 49K, and then it will continue this wave up. All right, the new wave, which is a large wave, right? Because it hit the PCD of the very, very large bullish cipher. I mean, I get it, you know, you're talking about demand lines and all that stuff, supply lines, but pullback could occur and it could fall back below those. As long as it pivots higher than its previous low, it's going to be fine, man. That's just IMO. I don't think it's the end of the world if Bitcoin doesn't close above those levels at all. I don't think it's over, man. Right? It just had it just had a markup from its lowest point on 2 days ago. The asset of Bitcoin went from $47,000 to a high today. In 2 days, it's up 17.85% at its highest level. Do you understand? A pullback is okay. It's up $8,395 since that low point on Sunday. You can't tell me that if it closes below 55,000, it's in trouble, dude. No, it's not. It's in trouble when it falls below that previous low that was painted on Sunday.
Sup, can you look at that
Sup,
USDT on Qcoin?
Never even hit the 786, so I'm a little. I like it and I don't like it at the same time, right? I don't like the fact that it's too shallow to say it hit even the 786, nor the 886, which is really the value area, $57. But what Lemonade's doing is really nice. It's the divergence has continued. We're talking triple divergence on the 4-hour. And so it might be a triple bottom. 1 bottom, 2 bottoms, 3 bottoms here. Okay. The fact anything above 95.39 could be tremendously bullish. Yeah.
I got here late. Family member owns some of this from working there. Thanks.
Bitcoin, thanks, dude. What's up, Cawshed? I don't think I missed any requests yesterday that met the minimum criteria. No way. So you got like a kind of a cipher going on. So, I mean, it looks like it could run a little bit more. 105, 106. And, you know, pull back to $95. You sprung. So now a back test of the spring will be wonderful. So, you know, you're just looking for that, right? I mean, this is a wave. You missed a lot of the wave. Taking along right now. You don't know, right? You have no confirmation that the critical area you're back above is support. You don't know. So taking along right now is definitely, I think, kind of gambling because it could just fall right through it tomorrow. Like, no problem. So you want to wait for these assets to, maybe if they got this XABCD going on, right? It goes up, it hits that, and then pulls back to back test $95 as support, and that's when you start feeling a lot better about it. Okay, then it could be like, not a shark per se, but Yeah, man, it's trying to find its footing, but it's really not a 786 from the major low, and it's not an 886, so I think like it's okay. It's correcting. There could be a little bit more upside on it. Anything above $95 is really bullish and strong to where it could eventually run up to 136 again, but you don't have confirmation yet, so that's Lemonade. Well, XLM, just an update on that one, since it did the PCZ of its bullish shark pattern. The bullish shark pattern hit perfectly, bullish divergence on the oscillators at the PCZ pattern completion zone, 886. You rallied, then you got a confirmation higher low, back testing old resistance. Yes, old resistance back from January 7th became support. That was your confirmation low. So strong. And now it's run up to 52 cents. Dude, I'm not plotting these trend lines like now or recently. These are like from months ago. Not touching them, okay? So the price action is just correlating to these previous levels. Oh my god, it's so crazy, right? And it's at it, man. You break 52 cents, you're going to 58, 60 cents again. And that's about it. I mean, that's what a nice run. Now, so a pullback, right? If Bitcoin pulls back, XLM gets pulled back, maybe it come down to 44 cents. As long as it just makes a higher low than the previous lows it's painted, all will be well, and it'll eventually run on up and could break 60 cents and go to 69 cents is all-time high, or whatever. Maybe not all-time high. I can't remember anymore. All these S coins with different exchanges, with different old highs from 2017. Okay, so it looks great, and a mild pullback happens. No big deal. All right, just like Bitcoin. What's up, San Jose? Kelly Tone. Thanks for the merch perch. Thanks, Mitch, for all the great info, he says. Thank you, dude, for supporting the channel. Thank you, dude. The merch perch. You know what's something I thought about? It was like a shower thought. So it was like, if you purchase an NFT of mine, you want to think about buying NFTs like merchandise, right? But what kind of merchandise is it? It's not physical, it's virtual. So what is it? So someone buys an NFT, it's like, thanks for the virtual merchandise purchase. Or what I'd like to term, I'm just going to trademark it, man. Thanks for the Virch merch perch. It's beautiful, dude. Virch merch perch. Okay? That's it, dude. Someone called the patent office. Anyway, I'm just kidding about all this, but just having a little fun. Excellent, wonderful. Up, but wow, it's up after hours too, almost 1%. In the end, man, well, the 4 hour kind of showed a little MACD bullish divergence. This is one though, it's not a trade, it's an investment, and it's been an investment for months now, and it all started down like a year actually since the COVID. This was like the most incredible, largest harmonic I've ever seen. And we're talking about long-term targets on Ford. We're talking 23.59, 29.67, 37.41, and eventually 47.26. So guess what? This could take years to play out. Literal years. Years. So yeah, at some point, this little wave here, the beginning wave, will pull back. I mean, I think it's going up to like 16, 13, 17, 37. That's the top of the range, right? The high from 2004, 2010, 2013 and 14, that's probably where it's headed before pulling back. But you know, it's just been a straight line up since the COVID crash. It's been beautiful. You pull back some, you make a higher low. You could come all the way down to test 631 again, which is another little support resistance. My god, it goes back to 1991, 2003, 2006. You can pull back, test that as support, make a higher low than the previous low, and then run again. So this is just like an investment, man. I mean, it's not at a value area right now after it's just been running for a year now straight. Sorry, it gets kind of busy. I mean, it broke out of a downtrend, a multi-year downtrend. It was gorgeous. And it's just been going and going and going. So I mean, yeah, I guess you could say maybe some bullish divergence going on. A nice piercing line reversal. There was a definite piercing line reversal candle on the 21st that has manifested into a gap up and continuation. So I wouldn't say there's any harmonic or anything right now. It's just going, man. And that 618, man, that major 618 was tested, reversed, you reacted there. Let's see if you go up and you confirm. You might double top. Not sure, man. This is an investment, though. This is not really a trade on forward.
Ford bond play out when I crush them.
Is that a joint?
What's up, Elon, dude? Thanks for the 420. We'll see, dude. We'll see. You're doing okay right now. Doing a good job of it.
Scale, I got it at 0.44 and want to sell $1.04. Low cap, Coinbase coin.
Oh, yeah? Yeah? So, Rooster, thanks, man. Added a list. Hey, if you're enjoying the live stream, hit the like button, that bell, that's up. Thanks so much, man. Can we look at Hogwarts? Someone asked. Harry Potter? I didn't know Harry Potter was in here. He tipped, but he didn't meet the $3 minimum criteria.
Sorry, Mitch, one more for you. Can you look at tops, top ships? Zabbed looking, but I don't like the depth of B.
Well, you don't like the depth of B, man. That's unfortunate, alright? But we'll look. Thanks, dude. Jerome. Bitcoin dominance for MEF now. He said something about something. I mean, oh yeah, not yet. Not yet, MEF man. You gotta break below 49.66 cents. Not cents, sorry. 49.66%. It's this chart. So it's just that initial low point from July 2017. It was manufactured, created for the first time ever, and ever since then it's always been regarded in price action as correlated to that initial touch, right? So after that, you know, August, September, November 2017, April 2018, and now soon it will be 2020, right? So and just you don't know if that breaks. Oh yeah, dude, 39%. Straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up. That's it. There's no more price action. That's probably where it's headed. That hasn't happened yet. So this is definitely an area where it is now where a reversal could occur, where it runs back up to 53.13%. So you know, it's been dumping non-stop. Eventually these dumps like this will reverse. Okay, maybe just to make a lower high, but they will reverse. All right, so just let's see what happens. Okay, Meth, thanks so much again for that Ethereum Classic contribution. Much love. You know, EBS, Emergent Biosolutions, there's like isn't there something else going on? Yeah, we've been here. We've been here recently. It's at the PCZ, yeah, EBS. But it's biotech. I don't like biotech because biotech's like they could kill somebody. FDA approval, and they can't. Most of them don't make any money. They're just doing clinical trials, and you know, the clinical trial fails. Boom, you just gap down like 50% plus. It's awful. But yeah, certainly right now, if you go from that low, way down there from August 2019 to the high, that this is a textbook bullish Garley at its pattern completion zone. And on the daily, there is, if you can even believe it, very real bullish divergence there. Yep, MACD histogram. Right, so at the pattern completion zone, there is impending price action, reversal to the upside implied. Could have been better, where if it was at like an area of congestion that looked perfect. So this is where a reversal could occur. But you have no confirmation, right? We're always looking for confirmation. It is oversold, so that's nice. That can help. That kind of helps your argument for the divergence on the MACD. You always want to, if you're showing divergence on the MACD, you want to show it on your RSI. But if you're not, the second best thing is the asset at least is oversold. So you know the probability of a reversal is a little bit higher. Okay, than if it was just at like 47 or something. So yeah, I mean, this is definitely a spot where, you know, it probably, if it did reverse here, it's going up to $74 to test that old all-time high from November 2018. All right, I just, if it ever broke that, it was, let's just say, you know, we were psychics and we knew it would go. I mean, like the targets, if it was like you just knew it was going to reverse here without a doubt, the target is 127.46, right? That high from February 21st, and after that would be 137. So that will be the target. But there might be a lot of work that has to be done. We'll see. We need some more data. More data would be good. Brad, just type those scam coins to me in a PM so I can remember them, so I can ban them. All right, those names. Yeah, dude. I mean, SXP to the USDT. It showed some promise, but then Bitcoin crapped out, and then that was it for it. It's kind of interesting, right? Where it goes to a critical area. Thank you. Hey, Easy Dubs, thank you so much for joining the Patreon. Please be sure to see the Patreon and the Discord. You've got to get in the Discord. That's where all the value is. If you're not in the Discord, you'll just end up complaining at the end and be like, oh, there was no value in Patreon. But it's on the Discord. Okay, the private premium Discord. Anyway, so went down. Looks like bullish alternate bat stuff. Yeah, hit that PCZ. Hit a critical ice line from February 10th and bounced really well. It's up 14% today. At this level, I'm thinking this probably going to $5, $4.80 to $5. Then look, it's broken the high from February 19th, and you look at the daily. I think that's what he was talking about. And I wouldn't call it cut with handle per se. I mean, like maybe, I don't know if we'd be measuring the move here. Let's just use Fibonacci. If it ever broke above $5, that is $10 psychological resistance, easy. Just go from that high, that old all-time high, to the lowest low, where Wyckoff, where the composite operator himself was witnessing the fully operational Death Star. The Death Star played out by blowing up spaceships or whatever. Kidding. Composite operator equals the emperor, I guess, of smart money. So he was down here, and he's marked it up since then. Still holding on to null congestion area, bouncing major engulfing candle yesterday, immediate fall, big price action, and now that hidden bullish divergence is in development that's implying continuation. So then that's just like total. So yeah, again, if it broke $5, you're talking about fib extensions being reasonable, 619, 682, and then your golden mean ratio, your 1618 is 772, way up there. SXP. It's in an uptrend. It's in a bull trend. Composite operator still owns this position, obviously, hence why it held that 288 and didn't fall back down. All right, so yeah, looks good, man. A lot of altcoins look good still. If you can even believe it after all that selling. Guess what? A lot of them did not sell off near as bad as Bitcoin did. So. Okay, next request. Good God, man. Talk about trash. A dead trash, man. Ambrosius coin. Gross. I mean, obviously, you're stalling out. Alright, you're beginning to stall. Have you made a higher low yet? Not yet. You've not made a major discernible swing low that is higher than the previous one. So maybe you're working on that now. Anything above 74 Satoshis would be great. Dude, look at this education. I don't know this. I don't look at this asset ever, dude. Look at this, okay? You're learning here, right? Look how it rounded out, and it finally broke back above that 74 Satoshi area, which is worthless, right? It sprung, and look at the back test of the spring that the asset received before the major markup. That's what you're looking for. That's how you can make money, right? That's how dreams can come true. Beautiful. Look for these things. That's why you're here. You're looking for stuff like that. So I was like, is it a harmonic? It's really tough to say. Like, I would think that it's got a lot lower to go if you were gonna anchor from X down here. But I guess, you know, on the daily I see a pullback. I mean, what if you anchored that way? Which is probably wrong. But it's like a perfect Gartley I mean, it's literally perfect of a Gartley if you anchor right there. Which could be argued it is arbitrary of an anchor point. Okay. Now at the same time, you have daily classic bullish divergence, very well developed.
Awesome.
Goodness
Can
gracious.
You check OSD/BTC on Binance? Looks like it may be bottoming out.
Mac, thanks for joining the Patreon. I'm glad you're enjoying the Discord. Yeah, there's value in that Discord. Tons of it. Hence why we have, we hit the 1414 fib extension on Patreon chat. And oh my god, Chuck Goose, thank you so much for just now joining the annual Patreon. Let's freaking go, man. My god. Chuck go, my man. It's absolutely incredible, man. All the support.
Sumitch, can you please take a look at map USDT?
You want dirty tricks. Yeah, we're now currently sitting at 1,417 patrons. Okay, so we're already smashing through the 1414 fib extension. You know the next target's right. It's the 1618. Not sure we'll get. I mean, next month would probably be, if we were gonna do it, it would be next month, right? Not this month. There's no way that many people are gonna join before the beginning of the month. No way. So yeah, I mean, you could say there's a Gartley. Maybe it's an arbitrary touch point on X, but at the same time, you just balance out the 200-day moving average for the first time. I mean, dude, you're back testing and as support. It hasn't been doing that since September. I mean, this could be it. I mean, you have the divergence there. This could definitely be it, all right? And if it breaks 142 Satoshis, oh man, where it could go? What would be that? Right there? Straight down, straight up, 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 straight down. That's it, right? If AMB, not AMD, not Lisa Sue, but Lisa Poo on AMB to BTC. If it breaks 142, you have a target of 262 to 288 sats. That's it. That's history. You have divergence. You have potential PCZ. You're above the 200-day moving average. And it could be ready. It could be time. It actually could be good to go. All right. Yeah, we try to have fun here, man. Charts, you know, charts are charts. That's your target, okay? 262 on AMB, not bad. It's kind of, right, you kind of take it the grain. Look at it like this, like, I don't know, man. I don't know, but it's a good idea. It's interesting. We might have to get Scott Carney to sanction it, right? Scott Carney's the harmonic pope. So it'd be like, all right, as long as if he sanctions this, man, then we have the will of the harmonics, dude. I would think a stop loss just below the 200 moving average, below that pivot point from April 20th. We all know April 20th.
Is that a joint?
I know C would be a strategic, right? Strategic target. 3.33 repeating, of course. First target on AMB to BTC. And then you have that second target that's just like a little bit higher, which is the top of that little zone, which is near A. So it's similar. And then above that, if it ever broke that, dude, ooh, not really even sure. Go that candle high close right there from August of last year. Okay, so that'd be your third target. Boom. All right. It's an interesting look. Let's see what happens, okay? Alt season upon us, maybe? So what would we say? It's kind of in a trend. It's a harmonic pattern and it's technical indicators, yeah? Yeah. That's your argument. I'm not displeased with this. Well, dude, like, if you're getting upset about a contribution, dude, you're not even, it's not even to your time on the list, man. Like, you're the one that tipped, TT or whatever your name is, like, you know, you understand, you tipped, like, on this stream after, like, 20 other people. So, I mean, like, what if I was going to look at your asset? You're complaining, all right? I mean...
Your thoughts on live here? LPT/USD. Cheers, thanks for the insights.
I don't know. Saul's King. I don't know. We'll look at it. We'll add it to the list, right? And it will get taken care of when I'm scrolling through one at a time. First come, first served basis on these requests, so... Dude, these things so illiquid, it's just so tough, man. It's like so many wicks, man. Oh, look, it upthrusted through that range, the big range. And it's been selling off. How deep did it get? Never even got the 76. That's what I hate about it. It didn't get there quite. You know, so it's starting to turn around. Definitely like a low, the lowest low, and now a higher low, one bottom, two bottoms. This could be, you know, maybe a reversal point. But I don't really know, man. And besides the potential double bottom stuff, I don't really know where it's pivoting. I guess it's like just... There's some support resistance there, I guess. Man, see, the problem is it's just so illiquid, man. You can just kind of tell by the candles. Even though the TA has been respected on it, it's just tougher to identify things. Yeah, maybe this is where it turns around and runs up. I mean, 693 is definitely a target. If it's gonna reverse here and hold and run 693 at the old high from January 4th, and then after that would be the high from $8. What's up, B-dubs, man? Thank you, dude.
B-dubs tipped $100. Give him how much?
No, giving heaven. I'm trying to give heaven, right? But, it's just people, you know, they want theirs now. They want it now. It's like, dude, I'm doing all I can, all right? Dario, thank you, B-Dub, seriously, for the C-Note. And Dario C, thank you for just now joining the Patreon. Let's go, dude. All-time highs, Patreon, every time someone joins. Every time there's a Jesus chime. We're in price discovery on Patreon. Okay. Thank you. Echo Leap, I really have no idea what you mean. You said Elf Live, Elf Live and Love, and then you said Elf Love. I don't even know what that means, dude. Oh, let's see here. Alright, next one that's on the list, right, that was requested was this. We got 29 minutes till your daily candle close on Bitcoin. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit the like button, the bell, that's up. Thanks so much. Well, you got oh, this was just like, man, there, you know, like, especially your patron, I scan all the time. This is maybe why I didn't plot this one, because it was too perfect of a double top to be any kind of harmonic, but it was the harmonic, the XABCD, certainly, right? BAT, an 88% retrace, and it went a little deeper, 95% retrace, but dude, like, for real, just like many other assets on this market, doing similar stuff, man. But again, it's not a formal harmonic, because that's, C is a big deal. It must be like max 80. If it's a lower high, it's a max 88% retrace, and if it's a higher high, it's a minimum 113. It's neither. It's 100%. It's like 1. So, you know, but still, value areas perceived, X, A, B, C, D. So at that point, what happened? It is responding like many other altcoins, so there's not much change. So it's at just another, what seems to be a critical area, like a high from February 26th, a high from March 19th, major reversal areas. Look where it dumped after if it couldn't hold it. And then if it breaks that, then it's going to 584. You break 584, you're going to 624. So this is, yeah, definitely just like Bitcoin, just like many altcoins. They had really nice reactions or reversals, and a pullback could occur, and it wouldn't be weird at all. Let's see if this pullback occurs, go down to 444, test that area as support, and then pivot from there and run to those next levels. Okay, so great, man, like many others. Okay, 1-inch coin. Next one. Pokedex. No, it's Polkadex, not Pokedex. I guarantee you they got inspiration from Pokemon itself. Alright, you're asking me about something that has no data, but you're trying to get me, aren't you? Don't think, man. I don't think it's good enough yet to like be able to. Yeah, dude, not deep enough for harmonics. So nope, you'd have to go to 992 if you wanted that. I just would have used this wick though, dude. It looks like okay, maybe, but there's not enough data to actually analyze this. There's no data, not enough. Okay, I get it. It's kind of nice because you engulfed and you're just going sideways. You're not making lower lows anymore, and it could just
Noise!
Hope all is well, my man. Can you take a look at Aave? Looks like triple bottom has formed on the daily.
NBAS, thank you for 22. Yeah, we can look at Lind. Sure did. We don't have 600 likes yet. Are you kidding me? Thanks for the 1,324 people here and the not 600 likes. Thank you. You know we get 700 likes in like 3 minutes. 700 likes, not 600. Yep. So unfortunately, it's really tough. Like you can't like. I wish there was more data so I could like actually analyze this accurately, but it's tough. It's really tough.
Yo Mitch, check out str/web stater from the 12 hour. It's at the PFZ of a
What's a
bullish pattern
PFZ?
is showing a reaction right here, right now.
Acrobatics, I don't know. Oh, it's close to C. Wow, dude. So it's funny. Look on your keyboard. Okay, there's PCZ and there's PRZ. Either one's fine. Look where F is. He was close. He was real close, chat, on that one. Anyway. So if there was enough data to actually analyze this accurately, I would. It's kind of interesting right here. Look at the selling. Its magnitude of selling. It's just unable to make lower lows anymore. But again, that's not like much of an argument, especially it's not actionable. You have to go where there's more data. All right, unfortunately. So Yeah, dude, nuts. Train Technologies. Oh my god, it's a bullish canary. Dude! It's a bullish canary. Chat. A live one. A real one. Look. Oh my god, dude. Scott Carney gonna lose his mind. Oh my god, the PCZ is the 2618. It's on its way. Train Technologies. It's the canary. The bullish canary. Dude, it's like literally specimen level. Wow, I gotta send this to Scott. Yeah, bearish canary, yeah. It looks bearish. Well, it's still got a ways to go, right? Before it gets there. The PCZ of this theoretical harmonics, $182. 182. There's no, like, dude, 4 hours not showing any edge. It's kind of hard to say there's any edge going on, dude. It's just such a nice uptrend right now. I mean, $200 psychological resistance up there. 175, I guess, would be a psychological resistance. Somewhat. Yeah, and fib extensions, man. Again, you're in between your 1618 and your 2618. So it's like 181 is the target, the PCZ of the bearish canary. That's it. Maybe there's bearishes in the weekly. Yeah, weekly is starting to get really tired by the looks of it on the MACD anyway. Look, such a nice like island, and look how weak this island is. You know, you don't want to close like this, otherwise it's a dark cloud cover reversal. But man, it's so how are you gonna call top on something like this? Absurd. Look at this, man. It's like the tech bubble, but for train manufacturing. Wow. What a beautiful range it was in, though. God, it was majestic. We Fibonacci that way. 2618 lines up. All right, the major 2618 from all-time highs to the all-time lows lines up. It's confluent. Literally the exact same anchor point as the canary that you can barely see right here. So the X marks the spot at 181, 193 on train. TT. There you go. For the person that was requesting.
Please check out code. Just back tested the spring of
there was
2016
you know, not
nice line, daily B. Divergence and 4 hours RSI looks nice. Also a 113% retrace from Jan.13th this year.
Alright, that's it. Alright, yeah. Okay. Sounds good, Matt. Rooster, I already looked at scale, so you can rewind the stream. It's there, man. Oh, I know, Jeffrey, man. I thought you disappeared, dude. How ironic that
lately. Can you look at the Mali chart?
someone requests Kodak and then you show up. Just saying, man. Is that the weirdest coincidence of all time, or is that just like, did you plan that? Okay, thanks, Jeffrey. I don't know about this one, man. Top ships, marine shipping. I can't even scale out on this one. I don't think I would ever touch this. I would not touch this ever. Please understand.
Encyclopedia of chart patterns came out today.
Oh yeah, sweet, dude.
Is that a joint?
Man, Dan, thanks for 420. Yeah, Thomas Bulkowski, congratulations. I wonder what new pieces of data are in this 3rd edition. There you go, man. Oh, we get 700 likes. Thank y'all. 700 likes. Well, you know we get 800. You know we get 1,000. 2 streams in a row over 1,000 likes. So I don't understand what it is, man. So I wouldn't touch this. Just looking at it. You can. What is your? Oh, I get it. Good God, you're probably like Gartley. Is that what it was? It's the weekly. Please don't. Okay, thank God. Oh my God, man, this is unreal. What the? Too deep there. But what if we mess? He's probably like, oh, but I would use this. Too deep. It's not a harmonic, and that's what you're saying. B is too deep. Well, it's really tough to be able to justify it, you know, if it's way too deep like that. I mean, you got rules, man. You got rules, and this is not playing by the rules. So I get it, man. Maybe this is it. This is it, dude. You're finally gonna find a bottom on tops. Maybe, dude. Keep monitoring it, sure.
Much appreciated. Sorry for seeming impatient on that. TT is HVAC and controls. Hello, lead stock partnerships.
There you go, dude. I got the weed going on, dude. Thank you. Yep, another big old loser up until maybe recently. It's still not making higher lows yet here.
Ooh, I got a fun stonk for us CWC, a consolidated water company.
Alright, so I've been live an hour and 40 minutes, and the requests are not stopping. So it's like, I have to go to the bathroom. Like, this is getting to a point where it's like, alright, let me go to the bathroom. I'll be right back so I can keep these requests going, dude. Yeah, working me hard today, which is understandable. It's hold on, I'll be right back. Hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Follow me on Instagram, on Twitter. Join the Discord. That link's pinned above. Do it. Be right back. So, with OST, you're below the ice line, 63 sats. So worthless, right? You're below it,
There's
man.
a hole in this bottle, leaking all this.
Jeffrey, I don't know what that means, dude. Thank you. This bottle, leaking all this. Words, many words. So I don't know. Maybe it makes a higher low finally. You got hidden bullish divergence, so implied continuation. So I can guarantee this will be the last time I ever look at this ever again. No one's ever going to request this. I'm not going to keep paying attention to it. So if it breaks 63 cents, it's probably going to 87 cents. That's it, right? If it breaks 87 cents, it's probably going to 137 cents. That's it. I don't know. Double bottom, maybe makes higher low. Maybe the T is respected. If T is respected, it's probably going to 87 sats. Again, okay? Not cents, sats. Okay, moving on. Not wasting time on ones like this. Since, you know. Yikes. Oh, what a chart. What a chart, man, right? Map to US dollar tether. Old resistance is support for now. Hidden bullish divergence developing. I was trying to look at that engulfing candle just a couple days ago. Very, very good. And the back test, like a break and a hook. It's hooking now. So it's finally back testing the old resistance as support again. Yeah, and I just know if like it held here and it was gonna run up, then you're talking about a target around 22.5 cents. Map, the US dollar tether. Oh yeah. Yeah, dude. Yep, springing, back testing a spring on map. Not a joke. Very real. So this is a low risk area. And I think, to me, I think the target's 22.5 cents from here. That's like doubling in value, right? If it held, if this holds, it could double in value. You hear me? Like map the US dollar. Pretty easy to size up risk. Even I think I looked at it a day ago or something, a couple days ago. I've never heard of it in my life till then. And yeah, it's pretty, very interesting spot. Where you're just like entry, it's down 8.36% today, so that's awesome too. I'm just having a stop below there, but 8.9 cents and a target 22 cents. You're talking about 5-to-1 reward to risk. So you could be even looser on the stop if you wanted, but again, the reason why you're strategic like this is you just spent 1 time, 2 times, springing. Well, now you're back testing the spring, and that's that. You're playing that. You're playing a stop below this zone, the old zone, top of the range. That's it, dude. That's map to US dollar. Pretty interesting. Not a formal harmonic or anything. It's nothing. That's it, dude. That's your map. X marks the spot, and you're at X. Okay. Pretty tight stop, but again, it's strategic, and I just went over why it would be there. Very educational, despite anything. So it's trend analysis. It's technical indicators, chart back testing the spring, right? That's about it. I don't think there's a chart pattern, no harmonic, so it's just 2 things.
Noise!
Alright, I'm about to go up on the. I'm about to increase the minimum.
Getting back to where it was before it was primed.
I can't go anymore with a new request at 2 hours in the stream, right? It's like, what am I supposed to do? Like $30 minimum now, like confirm $30 minimum on requests if you want any more. All right, I have to do it, man. Like, come on. And it's not for greed. It's greed of time. Okay, not greed of money. Alright, moving on. Interesting spot on map. Live peer. Well, Smart money acquired his position, didn't he? Yeah, he sure did.
Jay Townsend super chatted $50. Previous super chat question.
Thank you for the 70. We could look at it. You know, smart money down here, latest number. I think it's funny people consider what I'm saying as complaining, like just low IQ people saying I'm complaining when I'm not. I'm not complaining at all. But it's like, I think you understand, man. Like there's limited supply of me, and sometimes there's unlimited demand of requests for the analysis. So it's eventually hidden bullish divergence, you think it's definitely in development on the RSI. I don't know when it's gonna actually pivot here, but look at this, dude. This RSI right there, that's pretty nice. The selling is just, the magnitude of selling is just getting weaker and weaker to where it's almost now not. So you gotta just get back above that $30. That's a critical resistance, I would think. So you get back above that, I think you would be running back up to $40 again. So the daily's okay. Could be anyway. You're not making higher highs yet, so you're still in this like little local downtrend. Kind of a weird chart, man. I think it could go a lot deeper. So here's the thought: it's like X, A, B, C, D down here, and you probably get way better value. This is not a value area, I don't think, on LPT. So waiting for like 20 bucks would probably be most prudent. But hey, you can give it a shot, man. But we just seen these altcoins where they're up here at these levels, and then they could go down 786, 886. They all ended up doing it, right? And they were great entries. So, I mean, I don't see too much value up here. Even though there was nice bullish divergence, but the divergence is manifested into just another lower high for now. So I don't really, nothing sticks out on live peer as great for a long right now. Okay. Sweet mother of God on Lind. Just went back down to that bottom of the range, bottom of the zone, right? And this is straight line up now. It's above 420.
Is that a joint?
I mean, next target I think is $500. But at the same time, it can pull back and spend time in the congestion area. Right there. I mean, so you're above it. Great. So stay above it. But oftentimes, market participants want to make sure that it is still real, because it could just fall right back below it and go all the way down to 314 again. But market participants might want to back test the zone and then go higher. That's always possible, especially if Bitcoin pulls back. You know it's going to happen. So same thing. It's like a X, A, B, C, D, 7, 8, 8, 8, 6 territory where you get a reaction. Maybe you flag for a while before going to 500 and beyond. So. So triple bottoms form on the daily. On a 4 hours, really nice. Yeah. Yeah, maybe 1, 2, 3 on the bottoms possible. Anything above 420 is really bullish. Yeah, it's like X, A, B, C, kind of, right? And there's like another wave that has to happen where it would probably take you up to 542. If that was it. Okay, so. It would just be, well, it'd be like maybe bullish convergence. There's too much oscillation in price to say like, oh, it's so clear to say if there was divergence on Lind at the pattern completion zone of that harmonic that manifested into it hitting the targets, running up before dumping again, but now it's rallying. Off an engulfing candle. 2 days of follow through price action off the bullish engulfing candle at the bottom of a range. Nice on Lind. God, I don't know, man. I mean, this is a big stretch here, dude. Okay. On Stater to Wrapped Ether. This is a tough one, man. I don't know. Dude, you're really flirting with whatever. It's not real, but dude, it's already exceeded the 786, which would be the target. Sorry, so no, but it's an 886, so it's a Bartley, right? It's a mixed twin of Gartley and a bat. We've seen them before, and they do play out. But yeah, so it's a value area. It's definitely a value area, turning around crazy. There was no edge, really, not really. So yeah, up 17% today. Go figure, right? But yeah, that's it. Yep, this thing, the target, if it was gonna actually do something on the 4 hour, at least whatever these numbers are, 48 and 50, whatever's, okay, that'd be the target if it was actually gonna reverse here, which I have no idea. Nice one. Wow. Yeah, Kodak could never get it together. Couldn't hold that demand line either. But it's still okay. It's still somewhat okay, right? Yeah, that old harmonic was amazing. 1, 2, 3 was like 3 rise and valleys. It ran up. It could never break that big resistance and then dumped. And now it's no longer making those consecutive higher lows, at least from that Christmas low. So I mean, yeah, a lot of divergence on the 4 hour. Not really turning into higher highs though. Now I broke the demand line. Yeah, maybe some MACD bullish divergence in the daily and 4 hour, but your best bet might be to wait for 571. And that's way too deep. That's not. It can't be a harmonic. No way. Not a way. No harmonic of any sort. Trying to double bottom. So maybe, dude. Still making higher lows than that low from November. So I guess that's good. So I guess you could try to play that in the divergence, but it hasn't really gone anywhere, right? The low, and then the lower low, and you're building positive MoMA. It's just nothing sticks out as incredible. It's not a strategic. Oh my God, maybe. Look, there's this one swing low. Good God, from 2016. You're above it technically. If you stay above 756, that could be really good for Kodak. Wow. Yeah, like look, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up. That could be it, man. Yep, if you stay above this, I changed my tune. That's how big it is, like how big ice lines can be. So above 756, really bullish. Below it, 571 probably, right? So yeah, Kodak. Monitor it. Pay attention to Kodak above 756. Wow. Nice one. Very nice. Jeffrey, you in here? You see that? Not over for Kodak yet. Alright. Yep. There's your local on the 8s, chat. We have a new day that has been born. Jesus jumps. Who did it, man? Guess what, chat? Guess what? Ethereum, highest candle close of all time. History was made. And here it is. Living proof. And a confirmed breakout of that channel you've been in. Magnifico. Strong close. 26.69, man. Beautiful. $3,000 target eventually. If you can even believe it. Why? Fibonacci, critical levels. It's a bearish crab pattern. Standard bearish crab pattern. 1618 fib extension just happens to literally be $3,000. X marks the spot. That's it, dude. And if you can even believe it, which you probably can't, you technically, Ethereum, just technically bullishly engulfed. And look at that high point from April 22nd. You broke it, you back tested, you just had a break, hook, and go. Now it may fail, but a break, hook, and go confirmation on the 4 hour is very real here. It's real. A break where you break the resistance. And then the hook. The hook is the back test of that old resistance as support. And then the go is the bullish engulfing candle after the hook. The break, the hook, the go, confirmation on the 4 hour. Let's see how this plays out, chat. Very nice. Okay. So moving on. I don't get it. I get maybe why you requested it. Maybe. I'm gonna go to the daily here. Man, you talk about Wyckoff, composite operator. Composite operator has acquired a position. Maybe you have a backup going on. Oh my god. This says, look, man. Composite operator. Wyckoff accumulation. The backup. I like it, man. I actually think this is amazing. You're showing a freaking crazy double bottom at the old top of that Wyckoff range. You're above the 200-day moving average. You understand? You're above the tip top of it. 5.8 cents. This is a penny stock, but nevertheless, your target's 16.9 cents again, chat. Yeah, that's it, dude. You could say hidden bullish divergence or classic divergence, because one or the other. It's either one or the other. Whether you consider this a lower double bottom, it's divergence of good divergence of some sort. Okay. Yeah, ALYI, 16.9 cents target. Look left, man. That's beautiful. Anything above 5.8 cents is bullish. See how it goes. ALI. Good. Been here. Well, not so good, man. Not so great. CWCO, it had a demand line. It's fallen below the demand line. It broke the supply line and rallied. Couldn't find the bids to get 16 bucks and it's dumping. Down 2% today. So all it needs to do is just make a higher low than 10 bucks and it'll be okay. But did break that really, it's a multi-year demand line. You're below it now, like a couple times. So, yeah, man, range around between 750 and 16 bucks. You need more data. This CWCO needs a lot more data now. We need to see where a potential reversal point would be, right? We need to see it pivot and start rallying. It comes down to $10 and starts rallying there. Man, that could be a great entry, a double bottom or something. But it's not. Right now, I don't think it's an actionable asset at this current time after this sell-off here, okay? Breaking some levels, so. All right, man, last request. Let's go. We did it, dude. Yeah, I mean, like, let's just, you said I don't need to actually even look at it, but OXT is still extremely good, man. Right? Like, higher lows for now. It needs to get above 75 cents. You want 75 cents to be broken, but I would just say you gotta, if you're holding this long term, you gotta practice patience.
Thanks for all the work, my man. I will be joining the Patreon soon.
Kevin, thank you for the 20 and the consideration for the Patreon. Much love. It is the best time to join at the first of the month because the billing cycle is always on the first. But this month is kind of different because it's only $130 right now. And if you like, for all patrons that are currently patrons that will renew next month, it will stay $130 forever as long as you renew. But if you join on the first, it's going to cost you $150 every month. So it's like you have a decision to make whether you. Depends on if you're going to stay in the Patreon for a while or not, you know. Yeah, I mean, it's rallying, but, I mean, there could still be selling. Like, it could go down to, like, 26 cents again or something. It's holding this. It's holding this weekly candle high close, 53.7 cents back from December 2019. That's what it's trying to hold on. So, if it can hold that, then you're good. Like, that's your breaking point. You don't want to mess with it below 53 cents because then it really could go back down to 20 cents again. Okay, it could lose half its value if it falls below that high. So, that's your OXT. We must go. We have to. We must go to bake. Okay, since I'm done with these requests, thank God. I mean, it's just saying, like, wow. Sometimes it's, like, fun to, you know, look at things that I want to look at, you know, occasionally. This thing finally did it, man. Finally, the third target trade setup. We have to look at it, okay, and play Jesus Chimes while it's happening. All right, the date was April 4th. It's a trade setup from literally this month for patrons, hand delivered to you, okay? Here it was. Third target, 257. You hit the two targets really, really fast. It was incredible. Third target, you had to wait. That's it. It's done, man. Big round of applause, right? It's like,
Please clap.
it was up 65% yesterday. And it's no higher than that third target. Why? Trader set it up their highest point back there on the 4-hour, February 19th. So that was it. It's beautiful. Cake and Bake have now officially both hit all three targets, both successful trade setups. Boom. Wow, Brad, we did it, man. Oh my God. We did it, man. What a milestone. What a milestone, dude. Wow. We have a historical milestone that's happened. I guess it's I'm gonna mention it, Brad. It's like whatever. So the Patreon revenue for this month has officially achieved $200,000. $200,000 revenue from Patreon for the month of April. So Jesus Chimes, Leroy Jenkins, clapping.
That's pretty.
Wow. I never dreamed this was even a thing that could be a possibility. So thanks everyone for that. Okay. So now all we need to do is just Bitcoin pump, man. Pump it, dude. 58K. So you're in the middle of kind of a congestion area for Bitcoin. So it's like, it's either 52K next or 58K next. Okay? It's either you pull back to back test what was once resistance as support, or you just keep going and you test 58K before pulling back some, right? Carry you, yes. That's right. Oh man. So it's like, this is amazing, but it's like Ethereum's, I think, just more amazing in ways. Okay, that's just me. Where I think we're going to C3K soon. And especially after the 4 hour. We talked about the break it and go. It occurred. Man, it was real. Yeah, if you're talking about harmonic patterns eventually, yeah, A and C would be the targets on Bitcoin. If you're talking about Casey Stubbs targeting for harmonics, yeah, A and C on Bitcoin. I could see it eventually, yeah. I mean, but we're thinking like it's going to break A and C and we'll go to 100K by the end of the year at some point, yeah. Yeah, Brad, for sure.
Congratulations, brother. Love the transparency. Hard. Well deserved. See what happens when you invest in yourself, chat.
What's up, Tegafu? Thanks for the 6s. That's the first Cardano tip of the day. I'm a little disappointed. I thought we'd have, you know, since it's such a new emoji, you know, to the family. Figure we get more Cardanos, but thank you, man. Much love. Wow. Oh, Meister John, I missed that one. Sorry, dude. Thank you for joining the Patreon about 19 minutes ago. We were trying to get it rolling. I was in the bathroom. Thank you, man. Please be sure to sing the Patreon on the Discord. Oh, we're now officially at 1,420.
Is that a joint?
Patrons. So, nice. Nice. Cat girls on Patreon like, what the F is this guy doing? Yeah, probably, yes. Probably did. I don't know if Casey knows how to trade based on indicators. No, he is just bread and butter, cut and dry targets. Pretty simple. It's more aggressive than other. Like, targeting, man, is all over the place. I think targeting can depend on a lot of things. I think you want to take targeting maybe chart by chart, right? Because there's always, like, you know, what happens, like, you can't just be like, oh, A and C for sure. What if there's like this crazy ice line from like 1997, you know, like $20 lower than C, you know, the top of the harmonic, you know, and what happens if you're on the way and then all of a sudden, like, in time, daily bearish divergence develops at the 1997 ice line or whatever, like that. That's like probably the good profit taking level, not the top of the harmonic, right? So I think it's like you want to really size up the chart and think about strategic levels where profit taking could be had, you know, versus just blindly every time you're taking profit the same level. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. You know what I'm saying, right? Why do assets never hit measured moves according to Thomas Bulkowski, right? Because of support resistance looking left, or there'd be too much supply at a level to break that to get to that measured move, right? So that's why you have to be strategic and you always want to be looking left, man. Okay. Wow, dude. Craziest milestone of my entire life, for sure.
Is that a joint?
Thank you for changing my life.
Thank you for watching and giving me a chance. Dev, yo. Thank you, man. Totally legal, right? Yep. It is. It's 3K, Ethereum. Bitcoin. 50, it's either 52 and change or 58K where we are now. Like, that's it. You flip the coin. It's one or the other. Yeah, Tron was a nice harmonic. Just like BAT and others, right? It was good. Alright, so been live for 2 hours and 15 minutes or so. So just gonna get out of here, get some food, then work out, run, exercise, all that. Going to Miami in June, so if you are not a crazy, scary, weird person and like you're cool and you're socially adept, it'd be fun to hang out down there. Just if you're gonna do that, it'd be best to PM Brad Fisher that you're going, so we know who you are. All right, that'd be really nice. Okay, we kind of want a head count of like people we're gonna be seeing that support this community and stuff. So just hit them up, let them know. All right. So thank you for the likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. I'll be back. Until next time, respect the T. A. Hey Jake, man, Jake P, thanks so much for joining the Patreon, dude. Please be sure to sync the Patreon Discord. I'm in chat. Let's go, man. Thanks so much, Dad.
name is JP. I'm a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei!
And then, just like that,
Adios, turd nuggets.